Hey guys, what's up? Today we're going to be looking at celebs who gave up fame to work normal jobs. There are thousands of celebrities in the world, but there are two kinds of celebs, those who stay in the limelight and those whose fame fades away. These are once very famous celebrities who now work regular jobs. Kevin Jonas. It seems Kevin Jonas can't escape success. He firstly had a successful acting and singing career being in the Disney TV show and the band The Jonas Brothers, which by the way earned the three brothers millions of dollars. His brothers Joe and Nick have gone on to continue their singing and acting careers. But Kevin took a more normal route. Only 1 year after the Jonas Brothers band broke up, he began contracting work. And just a few months later, he became the CEO of a marketing company. It was in collaboration with a big video sharing app that Kevin promoted and made famous. Kevin's startup is going great, and it looks like he's turning out to be a really successful entrepreneur. And to any 90s kids watching, Kevin is now 30 years old. Feel old yet? Peter Ostrom. This kid played the iconic role of Charlie in Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, the old one. You might think landing a role like that at such a young age would be your path to stardom, but this was just not the case for young Peter, as he never acted again. He's now working a very different job than an actor, that being a vet. He lives in New York and specializes in large animals, so maybe he could help out the New York Zoo. He said the reason why was because at the time the movie wasn't a big deal. There weren't many fans of the movie and there was no red carpet premiere. It was not until 10 years later when the movie came back to life and generated a fan base of its own based off nostalgia. But this guy is still happy now and is not only a vet but is married and has 2 kids. Brooklyn Beckham. We all know that Brooklyn Beckham is the son of the super famous soccer player David Beckham. David Beckham has a net worth of over $450 million. And as a result, Brooklyn Beckham has quite a bit of fame and cash too. Despite the fact that David says he tries to give Brooklyn a normal life like any other kid, this can't be 100% true. He has fancy clothes, expensive cars, and lives in a mega mansion. But one humble thing Brooklyn does have is a regular job. He works in a local French cafe in the very rich area of Kensington, London. He washes the cups and plates and sometimes even serves coffee, but he usually hangs out in the kitchen cleaning up, as the cafe could get swarmed by fans if he kept coming out to serve people. He's been snapped by fans a few times clearing the tables and doing a hard day's work. But if you're a Beckham fan, or if you're just making a YouTube video about them, you'll know that David has 2 other sons, Romeo and Cruz. And despite Cruz having a singing career and Romeo having a modeling career, David says they'll have to work at the cafe too. Bad luck, boys. But in all serious, it's good these famous sons are being taught some real-world skills. As for his daughter Harper though, I'm not so sure. Next up is Vanilla Ice. If you were around in the 90s, you'll know that Vanilla Ice was a rapper. You wouldn't think it looking at him today, but he was actually one of the most popular rappers in the game. And from that, he made quite a bit of money before his rap career fizzled out. However, instead of blowing all of his money on a diamond-encrusted watch, he invested in property. He began buying houses and renovating them into beautiful mansions and then flipping them for a profit. He quietly did this for years, making good money in his new, more regular career. But in 2009, he starred in his own reality show called The Vanilla Ice Project. In it, he would renovate places into amazing homes and then would sell them for a lot of money. Not only that, he seems to be a bit of a real estate expert now. That is because he's a published author thanks to his real estate guide on how to successfully buy and sell houses. Unlike some other celebs on this list who are earning way less money with their new normal jobs, it seems Vanilla Ice might actually be earning more cash with his real estate than his rapping. Despite his career change, he has stayed true to his rap roots, and he dresses exactly the same, just on a digger now, not a stage. Next up is Jack Gleeson. This actor is out of many people's favorite show right now, Game of Thrones. He played one of the most disliked characters in the show, Joffrey. But in the 3rd season, Jack's character passes, as does his acting career. Despite being an actor since the age of 8, the Irish actor decided to quit after his big break. He said he stopped enjoying acting and started seeing it more like a job than something he loved. He said even a huge amount of money won't be enough to make him work, so perhaps he's really done with Joffrey. Either that or he's super down to earth. He's now living in London and was a student going to university. However, it seems he's a little indecisive, as he recently told a newspaper he's gone off that idea. But whatever Jack Gleeson's doing, I just hope he's not going to any more purple weddings. But in all serious, I'm sure Jack would be welcomed in Hollywood if he ever wanted to come back. Thanks for watching. Check out some more videos on screen right now. Leave a like if you enjoyed, and if you haven't already, what are you waiting for? Subscribe.